Hello everyone. In the last video we looked at slide transition. This time we're going to look at the timing as it relates to slide transition. And so what do we mean by timing? Well, all of these options here, for example, we can actually add sound. If we click this down arrow here, we can add different sounds to our slide transition. In other words, as we move from one slide to the next, we could place a sound on here. So let's put the explosion on. The duration, that means the length of time or how long it will take for that transition to occur. So if we increase this number, it will take a little bit longer. If we decrease the number by hitting the down arrow right there, then it'll move a little bit faster. So we can slow it down or we can speed it up. But we're going to leave this the way it is. And then right now, on mouse click, that simply means that the transition won't occur until we move from one slide to the next. In other words, we make it happen by clicking the mouse. But we're going to uncheck this box here, and then we're going to check after. And this is where we can change the timing of how long it's going to take before the transition will actually happen. So the duration, that's the length of time of the transition, but this one here, as it relates to timing, how quickly can we make it happen, or do we want to delay it for like 5 seconds before it moves from one slide to the next? In other words, this means on this side where it says advanced, right, we can actually set up PowerPoint to where it will run itself. That's what this means right here. So if we set this, let's say we change this last number to 3 seconds. So and remember to apply to all. So that means that slide transition will occur every 3 seconds. In other words, the PowerPoint will automatically advance to the next slide every 3 seconds. Now, of course, this also, I believe, depends on the animation that we also have in these slides as well. So let's see what happens here. We're going to click on Slideshow. And that was, of course, the sound that we put in there, remember? And there it is. It's moving to the next slide. Of course, the animation is going to happen. It moves to the next slide. It moves to the next slide. And then it goes to the end. So remember, we had it set at 3 seconds. Now, of course, you definitely don't want it to move that quick. If you have something like this where you have it set up to where you want it to automatically run by itself, you would probably want to increase the number of seconds, or for that matter, maybe even increase it to maybe a minute or so, because you want to give the audience enough time to read what is on each slide. So that's how you can adjust the timing of slide transition in PowerPoint.